The movie opens with Turop, a former soldier-turned-smuggler in Eastern Europe, awakening from a deep slumber, startled by a disturbing dream predicting an ominous event 6 days away. Proficient in weaponry, unarmed combat, and well-versed in war strategies, Turop navigates a future world eerily similar to our own, marked by past conflicts in various regions, including his current residence. Returning to his dilapidated apartment, Turop carries rabbit meat obtained from the market heap. With culinary skills reminiscent of a renowned chef, he skillfully prepares a mouthwatering dish. Pausing to offer a prayer before indulging in his flavorful creation, Turop's culinary moment is interrupted by the entrance of a group of armed soldiers storming the room, guns aimed at Turov's head. Despite the tension, he remains composed, recognizing the assailant as Karl, a familiar terrorist. Swiftly utilizing his skills, Turov subdues Karl, taking control. After dealing with the threat, Turov calmly dons his jacket, joining the troops who escort him to a waiting tank. Inside, he discovers Gorski, along with Gorski's wife and daughter. Gorski reveals a request for Turov to be a courier, escorting a little girl to New York. Initially hesitant, the promise of a new identity sways Turov. More than money, a fresh identity holds significance. Soon after, dropped in a field, Turov awaits a helicopter to transport him. In the helicopter, Turov dozed off and awoke as the car touched down in the rugged hills of Kerchistan. Suddenly, a woman emerged from a monastery in the hills, Sister Rebecca Aurora's nanny. She outlined 3 conditions for Turov to fulfill. Opening the trunk, Turov stowed Aurora's bag and consulted a map resembling Google Maps on an old atlas sheet. Marking multiple destinations, he planned their journey and estimated directions. Soon Aurora and Sister Rebecca joined him, and Turov, taciturn, responded coldly when Aurora inquired about his identity. Starting the car engine, their journey commenced, crossing the desert and entering Kazakhstan near the Russian border. Their next leg would unfold on a rapid train journey. Turop urged Aurora to change into clothes she had casually acquired from the market. Unbeknownst to them, several people covertly trailed their every move. Aurora, wide-eyed, experienced a world beyond the confines of the monastery where she had spent her entire life. Navigating the bustling train station proved challenging. The crowd was dense. Turop, amidst the chaos, had to procure tickets from a scalper. In the frenzy, Aurora, overwhelmed, fled. Turop and Sister Rebecca chased after her amidst heated arguments. Soon they found themselves navigating a chaotic, parkour-style chase, dodging explosions to catch the train. Fortunately, they boarded the carriage, but seating was scarce. During this, Turop attempted to negotiate, faced resistance to buying train seats from a Mongolian family, until Aurora conversed fluently in their language, showcasing her deep understanding. Arriving in Vladivostok, Russia, they entered an evacuation area for scrutiny by officers. Turop then led Aurora and Sister Rebecca to a battle arena, seeking aid from his old friend, Finn, to cross into Canada. After securing an agreement, Turop swiftly escorted them from the arena, only to be intercepted by a group offering $1 million for Aurora. Surrounded, Turop fought them off, and Sister Rebecca displayed her kung fu prowess. Amidst the chaos, a youth attempted to seize Aurora, but a defender in the ring intervened, thwarting the threat and ensuring their safety. As the ring door closed, the finder observed Aurora in distress, prompting Turop to step in and console her. Unexpectedly, the event organizers turned their interaction into a competition, resulting in an intense battle. Turop was on the verge of victory, when Aurora, moved by empathy, urged him to cease. As the round concluded, Sister Rebecca and a boy entered the ring, disclosing they were sent by Aurora's father. Ignoring Sister Rebecca's counsel, Aurora opted to join the group of youths. Turop and Sister Rebecca pursued, discovering the group's proficiency in parkour. Their chase was interrupted by a gunshot from Turop, determined to avoid harm. Aurora, prioritizing safety, chose to return with Turop, and the group successfully escaped. Emotions heightened until Sister Rebecca managed to contact Aurora, providing a moment of relief amid uncertainty. The following morning, Turop, Aurora, and the refugees embarked on a perilous journey across a frozen sea, a consequence of global warming. Along the way, they witnessed a massive submarine emerging from the ice. The refugees, desperate, rushed towards it, resulting in a chaotic riot where not everyone could board in time. The ship's captain, under time constraints, ordered a hasty retreat into the ice, leaving behind those who couldn't make it. Some soldiers even resorted to shooting at the refugees. Once aboard, Aurora, in an unsettling turn, attempted to sabotage the controls, halted only by Turop. Suddenly, Aurora appeared possessed, subsequently losing consciousness. Sister Rebecca later recounted her encounter with Aurora, revealing her assigned role in caring for the troubled young woman. Since infancy, Aurora led a normal life until a doctor prescribed pills that altered her behavior 3 months ago. Turop, astonished to discover Aurora's proficiency in 19 languages since the age of 2 and her unexpected skills with tools, faced suspicions raised by Finn. Concerns arose about a potential virus within Aurora's body. Landing in Bering Strait, Alaska, they continued their journey on a jet ski through the icy desert. 2 drones pursued, launching bombs. Turop diverted their attention away from Aurora, drawing them towards himself. Meanwhile, Finn guided Aurora and Sister Rebecca toward the border. The relentless drones persisted, firing incessantly, but Turop courageously lunged at them when they unleashed their barrage. Amidst gunfire, Aurora and Sister Rebecca hastened to aid the injured Turop, using her hands to extract metal shards from his body. Suddenly, Finn, previously an ally, brandished a gun. In self-defense, Turop shot Finn, preventing betrayal. Successfully crossing into Canada, they spent the night. Turop, showcasing culinary skills, delighted Sister Rebecca. Yet, their joy waned when Aurora foresaw their demise in New York. Turop, confiding under the night sky, disclosed his past war experiences, expressing a longing to return to America. After refreshing in a hotel, they resumed their journey to New York by plane, bound by Turop's desire to reunite with his homeland. Upon reaching their destination, they entered a cutting-edge home that left Aurora in awe. The shocking news of their monastery's destruction in Kerchistan unfolded on the technologically advanced screens. Turop began to discern a larger scheme involving Aurora. Out of the blue, Gorski contacted Turop, accusing him of orchestrating the Abbey attack. Gorski planned to deactivate the GPS on Turop's passport and sent a doctor to examine Aurora. As 2 groups, one from Neolite and the other from Gorski, converged on Turop's apartment, emotions ran high. The doctor's examination of Aurora revealed unexpected news. She was pregnant with twins, abruptly halting the ongoing argument between Turop and Sister Rebecca about honesty. Shortly after, the Neolite leader contacted Turop, instructing him to place Aurora in a waiting car outside the apartment. Turop, harboring different intentions accompanied by Sister Rebecca, led Aurora to the car. Instead of surrendering her, they took decisive action, sparking a fierce gunfight in the heart of the city. Their escape plan involved using the subway train, but a member of Gorski's team launched a missile linked to Turop's passport GPS. Unfazed, Aurora fearlessly traversed the battlefield between the 2 warring factions, with Sister Rebecca defending against hostile mercenaries. Turop, surviving the explosion, joined the fight until Sister Rebecca was tragically shot and killed. Undeterred, Turop persisted in shielding Aurora, facing another missile threat. Fired unexpectedly, Aurora swiftly drew a gun, fatally shooting Turop. The following day, Turop awoke in a health facility owned by Dr. Dark Wendir, who had revived him through body part replacements and implanted an artificial intelligence system. Dark Wendir disclosed that he implanted AI into Aurora's brain as per Neolite's request. Surviving Gorski's assassination attempt, Dark Wendir equipped Turop with advanced tools to extract his last memory before his impending death. Turop discovered Aurora's plea to take her home just before the missile explosion. Dark Wendir urged Turop to find Aurora. The next day, the Neolite leader traced Turop by visiting Dark Wendir. Before that, she fatally shot Gorski. Subsequently, the Neolite leader clashed with Dark Wendir, both claiming Aurora as their child. Accusations of religious exploitation ensued, leading to the leader killing Dark Wendir. The Neolite group began hunting Turop. Simultaneously, Turop reached his home and successfully located Aurora. 6 months later, she gave birth to twins, but her purpose ended there, and she passed away. Turop became the father of Aurora's children. The film concludes by emphasizing sacrifice and self-discovery. Turop, the ex-soldier, embarks on an adventure with Aurora, learning about her powers, himself, and the profound consequences of meddling with human life.